Hello one, Ruhan here, and welcome back to Supreme Commander Forge Alliance Forever. Now we're going to do a map on Gap of Rohan. So any Lord of the Rings fan should have quite a lot of fun, hopefully. But anyway, we're going to call this Team 1 over here, Team 2 over here. In Team 1 we have Skywalker 1504, which is a good friend of mine, going Cybran Red. We have Sir Sharpshooter going UEF Orange, or Brown. Ish. We have Axiom going Aeon purple, and Freebie going Cybran lighter purple ish color. We have in the second team we have Rikorako starting Cybran first air as well, going blue color. We have Lars 999 going UEF yellow. And we have Sir Ron going UEF grey, and lastly we have Exabrabris going I'm sorry, this is the I'm not sure what I'm gonna call him, Brabris or just XA, just for simplicity's sake, going a bit of a sea green color. So then there you have the teams. We got Cybran, UEF, Aeon, and Cybran on this side, and Cybran, UEF, and Seraphim. So no one Cybran on this team. And now we see here that 3 commanders is moving in here, while 3 commanders on this side is also moving to the middle. We can see the command orders have already been issued to reclaim all this mass. There's a ton of mass in this area. And has anyone begun actually reclaiming any at the moment? No one seems to be reclaiming any forest at the moment, but Skywalker seems to have a mass income of 11 or 13 at the moment already. And I'm just going to speed things up because on a map this big it usually takes a little bit time before things happen. So now we're going to see all this mass is going to start going into everyone else's storages, and that will help the other team members, that is, well, in this case Skywalker and Rikorako, get extra mass. So the commanders are moving in now, with Sir Ron moving over here instead of getting the mass. Three commanders now, all on Exabrabris, XA, and is already going into the yellows, so you gotta be a little bit careful there, because it took a little bit unnecessary amounts of damage there. But XA is also sending in a Selen, which is scouting a little bit for the small group of Tham medium tanks. He's going to strike a little bit, hopefully taking out some of this eco. But has he spotted it? Yes, he has. Freebie has spotted it and is building a gunship to take this out, and hopefully can take it in time. Then we will see now the ones that currently doing it very well is Lars 999, or just Lars for simplicity's sake. We have Sir Sharpshooter, and currently at 32 mass, having reclaimed 1800 mass. Skywalker having reclaimed 13, Sir Sharpshooter 2200 mass, Freebie 200, Axiom 2200, Rikorako 0, Sir Ron 713, and XA 342. And the Thams are going down now, managing to take out one mass extractor, but not too bad, but managed to send him back a little bit, hopefully. And Rikorako is asking Sir Ron to build his base a little bit more to the south. I agree, it seems to have built it straight on top of Lars's base. And already some Corsairs now out for Skywalker, doing a nice job getting out the Corsairs to get some T2 pressure for his team. We see some hunters coming in here, but being just easily taken out by the Corsairs and not really gaining much momentum there. Managed to take out one radar, but Skywalker got one more up straight away, and these interceptors will be no match for the fighter bombers of the Cyberans. Freebie hasn't really built a mass point here again, as I said that he has sent an engineer to start building on that. And the sharpshooter is starting to fortify his position, as the front player usually does. Everyone is currently taking up the small engagements here and there, some scouts going out. And more of these Corsairs. Is Skywalker going to try a Corsair snipe? He might pull it off, but it just looks like he's doing more of a defense mission with it. With them, pardon. Right, let's see then. Getting some more interceptors now to provide a little bit more larger amount of units on the field for Skywalker. Has already upgraded it, getting one T2 power generator online. Mass extractors going, 2 of them T2 in so sharpshooter space. We see that there are already 3 of them, and 1 is almost done, so mass is starting to flow into everyone's storage, and everyone is getting up their economy, so this could be a rather good match. So far it seems that everyone is content to just stay in their base and tech up and not do anything rash, and seeing some missile launches of the Flapjacks. Every time I think of Flapjack, I think of, oh, what do you call it? The pancakes, I don't know. Delicious pancakes with, you know, with, I don't know, it's just Flapjack. I think of pancakes. I don't know why. All these Flapjacks is taking out the engineers here, that is reclaiming. Only took out 1 though. But there's a lot of engineers reclaiming stuff over here, and that artillery is pounding at the base here. And is that going to be a T2 land factory? Is it going to be a T2 land factory HQ for Freebie? It's also helping building and securing the front here, and Axiom is more contented in being back in his base and fortifying this side of the map, so that's a bit interesting. A lot of units now in the field for Skywalker seems to have the dominant air power. Skywalker seems to be on top at the moment, actually, in points, though he has a lower income than last that sits on about 50 mass, but is bottlenecking. Skywalker has a much more stable economy, so he's able to upgrade things a little bit quicker, it seems. And already on to T3, so that's really nice, getting some engineers out. And a lot of people say that the air factory of the Siren are not really good for building engineers, and if you want to spam out engineers, I agree, but when I think of that, you get engineers out, since that if you just set it to build, you can have a slow, steady stream of engineers coming out, so that you have time to assign them to do stuff. But, you know, usually you want to spam out engineers. And a lot of Flapjacks now on the field for Sir Von. Really seems to be pressuring the fortified position here, and this rock is in the way for PD or anything else potential to come in there. And the Mongoose is doing a little bit now of firing against it, but not a lot of micromanaging for the Mongoose, so it goes down pretty quickly. A lot of units now, yeah, as said earlier. Got a Renegade Tech 2 gunship here from Rikorako. He might try something to do that with those if he gets more online. Yeah, he has a Renegade gunship here. Is getting a stealth field generator online, getting some more shields, and has lined up more power generators and mass storage around his Tech 2 mass extractors. So that is really nice. All these are starting to get slowly upgraded, it seems. Yeah. And so far in the beginning now, not a lot of stuff happening though, but it all comes down to who pushes the middle away and who gets the air dominance, like total dominance. And Skywalker has now pushed out some T3 spook spy planes to get a large field of vision from everything that is going on, and have the other team done that as well. It's been a while since they scouted, so there's a lot of things that hasn't been detected now. But they have still managed to scout a bit, and that is always good. Scouting is really important. I mean, you gotta see your enemy to know where to fight him, and stuff like that. In general. And now Freebie is actually on top in economy, having gone down here. And is he pushing for anything? He's starting to build a lot of stuff in front of this place, and he is going for something on his commander. It is minus 230, minus 11. So that would be the Tech 3 upgrade on his commander. Oh, it's... Oh, I'm going down so much, but... yeah, it would be the Tech 3 engineer suite. And now all these artilleries are starting to lowering the shield power on this one, but Lars is actually upgrading his one of the T2 shields, so that will be a T3 shield, and start to cover more of the space, so that's really good. Rikorako has clumped together his units, forming a much better force than Skywalker's that are spread out, so that they can take down his units more easily. This helps individual scouts or individual like random planes to pass into territory, but still, so far now the air dominance seems to have shifted a little bit over to Rikorakov at the moment, but and also some nice hoplites here coming down here to harass. Will they be able to take out anything important? There was these fighter bombers that managed to take out 2 of them, and this one is firing against the mass pump, but is being tanked by all these engineers that stands there, so this one will just go down. But as I said, at the moment the one that had the air control is Rikorako, but now Skywalker has started the production of Revenant Tech 3 strategic bombers. Are probably going for a snipe here, and I'm not sure if full share is on. I don't think it is. So if he manages to take out a commander, he will just remove everything of their defenses and bases. So I gotta say, I really love playing this game with the full share off, because it makes it more interesting. And the artillery and a lot of bus kills are being produced now. So all these missiles won't really have much friction, but many of them actually get through, and that I love about the Cybran Vipers. They can actually spread out the missiles. They won't do as much damage, but it will make the bus kills target the smaller missiles, so that if you fire a large clump of it, you can have more of the other missiles getting through. And now Skywalker has 5 Revenants, and will he start producing more of them? He is, so he's going for a large group of Revenants here. So, and there's a very small amount of shields in the main bases here. The only one that seems to be building shields in their base is Rikorako, and strange enough he appears to be the more experienced player on the team, having 700 as Sir Ron has 800, but he's focusing more of his attention to the middle here. And a Soothsayer from Rikorako is going actually up now, and what does that do to his economy? It is going to down and below, minus 120 from an engineer. It does take 4,800. The build speed of it is very fast, but at the same time it takes a lot of mass to build it. But you can see quite a lot if you get that Soothsayer online, so that there won't be any stealth attempts, at least then, because it has, like, you can see everything. So that is really useful if they can get it on. Still, all these Vipers are keep firing on the shields, and there's a lot of buskills firing those. So, will they be able to take down whatever? Yeah, they're firing at this triad over here. So, not really much development here. Managed to damage this triad and perhaps take it out eventually if they don't find something to repair it. But now Skywalker is actually starting to send his revenants now forward, using some spooks as well to scout and get a better view of all of this. And Skywalker has now seen where Exarabris is, and all these missiles, all those bombs are coming down now. The first shield of the large shield generator went down, and he has an Athana Tech 3 mobile shield generator if he keeps hiding that under that and spam out engineers. But oh my god, all those bonus hits, and Exarabris is going down in the 23-minute mark. So, and he's actually retreating with his revenants, so that is really good, and everything just explodes. So all the revenants actually survives, even the one with 48 health points. He really needs to repair those or get some, send them over here to these air staging facilities. That would really help. But oh my god, that was a really nice kill there for Skywalker. Took out Exarabris. Oh god, the name, I'm sorry, but it's not very easy to say. And now also there's some... Where is the... here we go. There's some Ravages firing now, and they're taking out these Vipers as well. So now the buskills can withstand more of the units, more of the missiles, I mean. From the buskills can stop it. But Rikorako is getting a lot of T1 interceptors online, though, or they are just air staging, and he's now getting into the Tech 3 air phase and sending in all these strategic bombers now. Will they be able to take it out? They took out the first shield, they took out the second shield, got a nice hit into Lars here, but there are so many SAM launchers here taking out the bombers, but it was a really nice attempt, and a Monkey Lord is actually in the production here from this side from Rikorako. But Lars needs to be a little bit careful now, taking quite a lot of damage, going into the red, and a Fat Boy is being produced over here by Sir Sharpshooter. We got a Summoner here producing engine support commanders for no wait, that is Freebie, sorry. And I love the wall system here. It's when it comes to late games, I suppose it's more for aesthetic purposes. Since usually people get experimentals online, but it's cool. And if they send in a lot of other units, they have to funnel them in here so they can focus the defense. So not bad at all. Seeing some talking here from Rikorako, 1,000 games and act like someone who doesn't have arms. I'm not sure who he is talking to though. Seems to have been a bit of a not sure what's going on with that discussion. Perhaps of Sir Ron building his stuff in Lars's base, but I can't really be sure about that. And now Skywalker has really made an airfield now for full production. So he is ready to spam out even more revenants actually, so that is impressive. Seeing a lot of prowlers just patrolling this area, and the spider bot is done now. So it's going to be interesting to see what Rikorako will do with that. But the Fat Boy is around 60%-ish done? 57%. So will I get it up in time though? If he sends in the Fat Boy, the Spider Bot now, he can actually take out this bit. 5 Ravages there, so that will damage it. So probably gonna use it for defense, or if you can like stealth it in without shooting his lasers, just put it to not fire until it gets really close and then start firing while it goes in and trying to take out Sir Sharpshooter perhaps. There's a lot of support commanders here for Freebie. And now the spider bot is moving though, on the move. Can the other guys see it? Yes, they can. I think they have an Omni online. So they can see the Monkey Lord coming in there, and every single thing that is going towards firing at that thing. A good thing that the spider bot is going there though, since it will block the Ravager fire. But this could be dangerous if Sharpshooter goes down. The Fat Boy shield comes online just in time, but he's going into the yellow, and oh my god, that was so close. And Sir Sharpshooter gained a rank of veterancy actually. So he's actually gone 2 ranks of veterancies because he took out the spider bot. So fantastic overcharge from Sir Sharpshooter there. And that was so close. He probably understood that he wasn't going to get away, so he might as well try to overcharge it and take it down. So nice gambit there, and the Fat Boy is now rolling in to just start pounding on Lars' base here, taking out these Tries and Ravagers. And there's a scout here, and there's some whalers, but there's quite a lot of air here, so some flak artillery and the SAM launchers. So those few amounts will not be able to. But oh my god, what's going on there? Oh, Sir Ron is taken out. I'm sorry I missed it. Sir Ron is taken out by strike bombers from Skywalker. Skywalker's taken out 2 commanders now, so everything of Sir Ron will disappear. And wow, Skywalker has been instrumental in destroying 2 commanders on the field now. And the Fat Boy and the Monkey Lord is now moving in from Freebie. Where is the set the move order? Set it over here, trying to bypass this defensive line and probably make it stand still because there are incoming some whalers here. Can the other guys see it? Well, now they can, but if there we go, if you can disappear them. No, they do not have Omni, so they cannot see the spider bot, so they can't see it creeping up on them. So, my god, that is fantastic play from Team 1 here. Really well played from Team 2 as well, but Skywalker really just went all in with the strategic bombers, and that was just fantastic and phenomenal to see. Another Monkey Lord is coming in from the side, going over here and going to start hitting this place here. There are some Ravagers, but only 2 Ravagers won't take out this Monkey Lord, especially when they don't have Omni, so they can't see it, so they can't shoot from afar. And Axiom is sending out scouts as well now, getting good view. Skywalker is saying nuke, but not sure where he's referring to it, as if there's a nuke over here. I don't see a nuke or a nuke defense or anything like that, so perhaps it was that he was going to start building one, I'm not sure. But that won't really matter now, unless they can get some decent defenses online immediately. This spider bot will just ravage through the Ravagers. Pardon the pun there, really bad one, but still. And the Ravager is firing, just nicking a little bit of his armor off, and going to start moving in to Ricaraco's base. And really ambitious playing there, trying to get clean cameras online, but it's gonna be too late. Monkey Lord is gonna go in there, take out the shields, take out the commanders, getting a lot of engineer kills, getting some veterancy perhaps, and finally shooting at Ricaraco, and then taking out Lars at 34 minutes 41 seconds. Team 1 is victorious, and the Fat Boy is just starting to mop up things. So that was really well played from Team 1 here. So, and that was really impressive. Skywalker took out 2 commanders, really tipping the balance into Team 1's favor, and Freebie just sent in a Monkey Lord to finish up the business. But anyway guys, thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video, press that like button, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.